up and get at these bands. Ain't stingy, she brought me up. Checked up the temperature, I forgot this cash. Checked the flex on it. We're talking that I'ma flex on this. Canary yellow, but guess with the glow. Crushing this auto, my VV is froze. Turning up green like everything go. Need interpreters, I don't need to talk to you. I need a translator for this. Some anxiety don't stand on guard. Ice spaghetti, y'all. So cold. Beat up the. Amelia food, she keep all the secrets. Solitary diamond, solitary. Ready to go slide and bang. Say none of my complaint for the.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Mobley. Smith outside. Back to Stockton. Here's Mobley. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Jeremy Lin.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. And Stockton, here we go. Pass to Mobley. Now Kirilenko, guarded by Odom. Clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. There's Lin with the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside for Stockton. Lin with the steal. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we know this. Jeremy Lin knows how to run an offense. His ability to find the open man uncanny.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Lin, that's a 2-pointer. To the middle. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
to the paint. Here's Kirilenko. Count it. Good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Odom. Here's the three. Mobley with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Down low. Here's Ayton. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Richardson outside. Inside. Duncan. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Now here's Crawford. Outside Bradley. There's 1:38 left in the first.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
On the basket by Jones. The Bronx trails by 4. The three from Bradley. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Jones, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The three ball. Bradley with another miss. Duncan outside. Richardson gets a wide open look. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Here's Hughes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Wang. Hughes with it. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Duncan. It's Richardson on the wing. Stolen. Crawford with the ball. Jones covering. And Jones sends it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hughes with the steal. Here's Wang. Offensive rebound. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Here's Hughes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Philadelphia 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. They get it back. To the inside. Wang.
Jamal Crawford.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Crawford with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Here's Wang.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Stockton with it. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Oh, that's blocked. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. The Bronx trails by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And stolen by Mobley. In the corner, Smith with it. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Ayton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Lynn. Here's Odom. Outside, Lynn. Ayton in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Mobley. To the middle. Hughes with the steal.
John Stockton. Bruce Bowen.
Here's Lynn.
Jeremy
Smith
Lin.
trying to break loose.
Bruce Bowen.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Back to Stockton. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's
Jeremy
only
Lin.
their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Marcus Smart.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Pass to Mobley. For 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Mobley's got 16 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here is Kirilenko. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to work. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Wang can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Will it go? A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Smart. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Well, that's the craftiness of Jeremy Lin. Explodes to the cup. Really good mixing of speeds.
And Stockton, here we go. And the shot goes in.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You have to admire Jeremy Lin. Hard work, forcing the defense to get physical with him. Nice move.
Both free throws good from Lin.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Out to Kirilenko. Inside. It's taken away by Smith. And here's the fast break. Odom leading the way.
And clearly a foul. And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the defensive player of the year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
4 on the shot clock. Mobley misses. Lin with it. Picked up by Stockton. That cuts the lead to single digits. Lin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lin from long range. Pass to Hughes. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Outside, Lin connects from three-point range. Lin's got 9 points now in just the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Bobby Jones.
1 one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Yep, it counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Marcus Smart.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lynn with it. Jones covering. Pass to Hughes. Outside, Lynn. To the inside. Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Pass to Jones. From deep. No good on that one. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Smith. One-on-one here. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
It's stolen by Duncan. It's deflected. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Odom. And Jones sends it back. Smith outside. It's stolen by Smith. Poked away. Pass to Hughes. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Lynn. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lynn. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Smart. Out to Duncan. Plenty of space. It's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Driving the lane. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Down low. And Duncan throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the paint. And stolen by Stockton. Kicks it out to Richardson. It's stolen by Smith. It's stolen by Duncan. Pass to Stockton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Duncan surveying the D. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton.
And if you really want to...
Oh, that was something else.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside for Stockton. Inside. Mobley. Sweet move. And the rejection by Ayton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
To the inside. Karolinko. And a strong finish with two hands.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Karolinko. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Bronx making a switch here.
Avery Bradley. Jamal Crawford.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Pass to Mobley. Nailed from three-point land. Mobley's got 19 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Down low. And that one's good. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Pass to Mobley. Richardson outside. Poked loose. It's Karolinko on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Mobley with it. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Kicks it out to Crawford. Releases. No good off the front iron. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And here's Stockton. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.